Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video has been a long time coming. If you've been on my channel for a while, you've probably noticed that every so often I'll sprinkle in a bit of my, I wouldn't say hatred, because I don't really feel strongly towards twins one way or the other, but I guess I just find them so fascinating. Like a unicorn or a dog walking on its hind legs. But I thought it was about time that we gave it a proper look on this channel. I want to look at the past, the present, the future of online twins. And it just so happens that this will probably be the last video for the year, right before the holidays. So I'm sorry. I think at this point we all know that twins have a very long-standing success rate online. People just love twins. They're sprinkled in every content group. They're all over every different social media platform, doing literally everything. Sometimes they're quirky, or they dance, or pull pranks on each other, but it feels like honestly every twin on planet Earth has some variation of a social media hustle. And you can't even really blame them for it. There's like a ridiculously high demand for them. Like, the people love twins. But like most things online, things can get a bit weird, and the twin corner of the internet is definitely not immune to it. So I thought we could check it out today for the video. And hopefully it goes without saying that this isn't saying that all twins are weird. I think that twins have the tendency to be weird online at the same rate that anything online does. Quite honestly, my worst nightmare is this video triggering an army of twins showing up in my house to burn it down. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. I love twins so much, seriously. You guys are great. No notes. The next like 15 minutes of this video did not happen. Before we get into it though, I did want to give a quick shout out to Grammarly for sponsoring today's video. I've been working with Grammarly for a while at this point, and honestly, I'm a really big fan. They're a digital writing assistant that's helped over 30 million people write more clearly and effectively every day. And I've actually been one, like, for ages at this point, like well before they started sponsoring me. Back in university, I always liked to use it just because it felt like an easy way to make sure I didn't miss marks for dumb things just because I was busy writing like 3 different papers at once. But these days I actually use Grammarly for scripts and emails and just to help with overall productivity. Grammarly's actually free to download, and it's super easy to do too. All you have to do is go to their website and download Grammarly on your desktop, and it immediately starts double checking your work for any spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. And it also works where you work, so say you like to write your papers over on Google Docs, Grammarly also works there too. My favorite features are definitely the setting goal one, which helps make sure you're writing to the right audience, the overall score one, because it can really help you see if your paper meets the requirements you need it to, and it can give you an estimated speaking time if you're prepping for a presentation, and the synonym feature, which I definitely say is my personal favorite since it helps replace overused words, which is definitely a habit I'm trying to break. It's helped me become a lot more efficient with my writing, but I'd also say it's improved the quality of it too, just because since they're offering me suggestions for mistakes as I'm writing, I find I'm not making those mistakes as often in the future. So if you want to start next semester on a good foot, or you just want to improve your writing in general, I would definitely recommend checking out Grammarly. It's free, so there's nothing to lose. If you're interested, you can go to grammarly.com/caci Aonso to sign up for a free account. And if you want to get extra features, you can upgrade to Grammarly Premium for 20% off to help you save time and work more efficiently. Thanks again to Grammarly for sponsoring. Definitely check it out if you're interested, but otherwise let's get back into the video. So the first group of twins that I wanted to look into are definitely a bit of a walk down memory lane, but they're not just twins. They rarely ever are, honestly. Like, they always add some sort of razzle dazzle in there, which, granted, if I had a clone, I would also want to differentiate myself a bit, but these guys are psychics. They can read your mind, predict the future, lie for attention. I wonder if they predicted me making this video.
We're from a planet that blew up. I think we blew it up. Yeah,
probably not. From that description, I'm sure some of you guys who've been on YouTube for a while probably know who I'm about to bring up, who are the psychic twins. Their names are Linda and Terry, and they initially got their start thanks to Shane Dawson, who just happens to be the gift that keeps on giving. Like, it literally never ends. What I find so funny about their collabs though, because they did a lot of them, is that their whole shtick is that they're supposed to be able to do these predictions for YouTubers, but they never warned this man. Like, they didn't even give him a riddle as to what might be happening in his future. Shane, it will be such a shame. Your old videos will be why your career goes down the drain. Actually, hold on a second, I'm getting a message here. Also, do not make any weird comments about your cat. You will regret that. Beyond what they did on YouTube though, they also even have a book which is called You Can't Fix Stupid. You're telling me? Oh, and it's also a how-to book on idiots that they were marketing to their audience. The Psychic Twins are back with their 4th book, and they're not just throwing shade. They're throwing the whole tree. Oh my god, Linda and Terry? You crazy delusional cats. Terry and Linda Jameson are the stars of the Psychic Twins channel, which they started with YouTube superstar Shane Dawson a year ago. This is continuing to age like really bad cheese. You Can't Fix Stupid is your quintessential, I almost said twin testicle there, I'm not gonna lie, to helping you recognize and navigate stupid in all areas of your life. So here's my question. Is this a guide for twins, or is there something about them being twins that makes them better at navigating stupid people? Like, what exactly is the connection here other than the psychic twins probably leaning a bit more on the stupid side for thinking they're psychic twins? These sassy truth tellers, authors of world #1 bestseller Psychic Intelligence, are spilling the tea on shady conspiracy theories, alien abductions, fake news, nasty talk show hosts, dumb dating decisions, clueless celebrities, urban legends, dismal doomsdayers, pathetic cyberbullies, and stupid criminals. Wow, they really went in on everyone. I don't think there's anyone left to spill tea on. Except for like maybe old people. I'll be honest with you guys here though. I am not reading this. There is a line of suffering that I have that I will not cross for this channel. Weird fanfiction is one thing, but two deluded psychic twins? Absolutely not. Especially after looking at some of the chapters in this book, because they go from stuff like be please and prediction addiction to let's create world peace. But you know what? Number 8 Prove It Stupid Science does look like a lovely, enriching chapter. I'm sure I'd really enjoy that one. In all though, this reads like Elon Musk's Twitter timeline, so I'm gonna pass. Back to their YouTube channel, obviously because of Shane and all the collabs they did with him, their channel got a huge boost from it, and their videos typically were things like psychic readings or predictions for other YouTubers. They told Jason Nash at one point that he was a Native American woman in a past life.
You were also a Native American. You were a female in that life. You had very powerful healing abilities. Healer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
So definitely some weird stuff, but I think what makes this channel so interesting to me is that because they haven't posted on there in like 2 years, there are such interesting relics of internet history on there. Like for example, there's a relationship psychic reading between Trisha Paytas and Jason Nash. I'm here from the future to let you both know that it's about to get so bad. Like, I don't even have advice to give you right now. Like, there's just about to be so much happening. In another vein of odd twin content on YouTube, we have the Cauchy twins, who you might know best from their time with Team 10 during that whole Team 10 uncut rebrand era. And I mean, at face value, they seemed pretty nice, like just normal twins that you always see pop up in content groups. But then you look at their popular videos, and a few questions pop up, okay? Just a few. 2016 YouTube was just such a different time. There's just no way this stuff would fly today, which I'm sure is why they stopped doing it. And I feel like there does come a point where baiting that kind of content, the views just don't outweigh the cons of having to deal with people who you're kind of catering to. But they did actually end up taking an overall break from YouTube. They recently came back, but there isn't really enough content there to really look into. They're kind of focusing on shorts, but I really want to look into their old content today just because some of the video titles they used are just gold. Transformation. How to look prettier than my twin. Imagine being the other twin waking up to that upload on your joint channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna see how long it takes me to be prettier than my twin sister, which, if you're not new here, it's not gonna take very long. I have to give an honorary mention to the twin telepathy though. Lovely video.
It's your girl Raquel. It's your girl Peyton. And we are the Cauchy twins. And if you don't know, now you know.
You know what? I kind of need a silly little song for my videos. I feel like that would be fun. Hey, things are about to get worse.
There's gonna be 3 items in front of us. We're gonna choose which one, and if we both guess it right, hey, we have twin telepathy.
It's just that simple.
Ooh.
This video is giving off the same energy as when you're like at a friend's house and your parents come to pick you up and you have this whole setup and you're like, listen, there are 3 cups in front of me, and Amy has put a coin under one of them. If I can guess which cup it is, you have to let me sleep over. I'm 11 and I consider this a binding contract. I'm willing to bet that they just coordinated what they were going to pick before they started filming, but it's not even the fake telepathy thing that's so funny about this video. It's how dirty they did the one twin. I guess they didn't have light to put behind the camera, so they only have the window on the right as the light source. So the other twin, because of that wall partition thing, is just left out of focus and in the dark. She's quite literally her twin sister's shadow. Quickly going back to that fake telepathy thing though, I'm going through the comments and a few people actually made a good point too, that maybe they didn't even coordinate it beforehand, but they actually just used the camera's viewfinder to check what was going on. But what's killing me is that they liked one of the comments that said this and then didn't even reply to it. So like, Is that a yes? Overall though, I feel like the Cauchy twins definitely added some very interesting twin content into the twinfluencer verse. I feel like every internet community at this point needs at least one person that's willing to bait or lie, so that just happened to be them. Moving on though, I thought we could look at the Dolan twins for just a little bit. I know that they're definitely the most normal twins we're gonna look at today, but I feel like because they were the face of twin content on YouTube for so long, I just couldn't really picture myself doing this video without mentioning them. And by normal, I mean that I'm like 90% sure that they haven't tried to predict a devastating world event or shared a towel for views, which is already a great improvement. They actually aren't very active on YouTube these days, but they used to do a lot of viral twin content. I think my personal favorite, if I had to choose, is probably the one titled "Paying My Twin $10,000 Every Time We Argue." But they've also got videos like "Can Lost Twins Find Each Other?" which, again, I just love how twins are able to play on these assumptions that non-twins have, as if twins get an air tag lodged into their skull at birth. Like they're not Doctor Strange. They're just twins. Going through their videos though, I'm now also aware that they too have a collab with Shane. Why does every twin have some sort of collaboration with Shane Dawson? Is this like an initiation ritual? Is he collecting them? Aside from that though, these guys seem pretty tame. Some of their fans, definitely not, but for the most part, they just made their videos, got really big, and then decided to move on to other things. And again, I know you guys are probably sitting there like, why would you mention the Dolan twins? Like, they're not weird, I want to see weird, which I get, but I just didn't want to make a twin video and not mention people who just felt like the face of twin content for so long. Also, the next corner of twin content we're going to look at definitely takes us down a weird road, so I kind of wanted to cleanse your palate a bit. And that's because we're about to check out TikTok twinfluencers. Now, if you search up twins on TikTok, you are going to get an insane amount of search results and a lot of twins. But I want to focus on the ones that definitely would be considered the most popular twins on there right now. Or actually, maybe not right now, but I just say overall. And the twins I'm talking about are the Vinci twins. I love them. Based off a 10-second meme I watched over a year ago, yes, but I think that's a great place to start. They seem harmless though. They just say silly words with each other in unison and giggle. They're like Hungarian Teletubbies. But going into this video, I was really curious to see how they followed up on the Vinci craze because that meme went viral. I feel like these days there's definitely tiers to virality, but they went late night show viral, which is crazy on its own, but also if you consider the fact that TikTok is a notoriously hard platform to follow up success with, I was just really curious to see how they've been doing recently. But it seems like TikTok's algorithm isn't working against them too hard. They're handling it pretty well, and this is the kind of content you'll typically see on their platform.
We just saw a kid crying because he lost $100. So we gave him $15 of the 100 that we found. You see, when good things happen to you, do good for others.
I'll be honest. If anybody else did this, it would not be funny, but I think it's like a combination of the way that they force themselves to laugh at the end like a David Dobrik video, and the way that they frantically smile and nod when the other twin is talking that just makes it so good. I agree my brain is fried though. Spent the majority of the past 2 years inside my house, and now I unironically play Valorant, so I get it. Again though, the Vinci twins are kind of like the Dolan twins. They're not weird. I felt like I had to mention them because they're so big, but they're not the kind of weird we're looking for here. But there's another set of twins that I'm sure you all know about that definitely check that box.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
My mother is downstairs, and I'm just really hoping she didn't hear that. These two are just a sight to see, though. Their hair kind of looks like that jacket someone put on their chihuahua once to, like, keep it from getting eaten by a coyote. But in general, they just look like two cartoon characters. It's so jarring. But beyond their interesting look that they've got going on, they actually initially went viral for doing whatever this is.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make, oh, I'm an island boy.
I don't get it. Can someone please explain to me why this went viral? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not the demographic for this meme, but they're definitely smart because they've been farming cameos like crazy. Like if I could charge $224 for personal use or almost $800 for professional use on a cameo of me singing Island Boy, I would be doing it. If you see me starting 2022 with a long lost twin, don't say anything. Women support women. What do they mean by professional use though? Like, who would be using this in a professional setting? You know what? If it would be anyone, it'd be Fashion Nova. Next promo email you guys are getting in your inbox is going to be these two singing about a discount. Oh my god, I just checked their Instagram. They've literally done a Fashion Nova ad already.
Cause I'm an island boy, I'm a fast and no boy.
They're definitely milking that song for all it's worth, which I respect, but if you go to their TikTok accounts, every single video on there is just them mindlessly reacting to people using the sound over and over and over again. And some of the videos are so strange.
I'm an island boy. I'm just trying to make it.
Like, why does he look like he wants to f the apple? The last thing I'll say about these two is that the Da Vinci's even actually made a rendition of it, which I guess that was a very big day for twins.
What in the Da Vinci? I'm a Da Vinci boy, and I'm trying to make. I'm a Da Vinci boy.
I'm sure the video was just made as a joke, but it is funny to think that maybe a tiny part of them was trying to subconsciously tell people that, like, yeah, I know these twins are on your mind right now because they're trendy, but don't forget the real twins in your heart who started it all. The last pair of twins we're going to be looking into today, though, make what the Cauchy twins put out look like Coco Melon videos. And the pair that I'm talking about are the infamous Alisoff twins. I won't be going too much into their content in this video just because Danny Gonzalez put out a really good video on them, and I'd recommend you check that out. I'll link it down below in the pinned comment. But the gist of these two is that they are twins who are in love with each other. So that's great. Again, why are twins on the internet only destined for like two fates? It's either they do everything together or they want to be together. Is there not like a happy medium? Can we build one? And listen, I'm not gonna sound like a broken record here. It's weird, okay? You show me a video that looks like this, I'm gonna think it's weird. We're all probably in the same boat trying to navigate this freakishly expansive catalog they have of weird content. But my next question is, what exactly would you have had to have been doing on TikTok to land on these two? Everyone's always talking about the alt-right pipeline, but what is the pipeline that leads you to twins that are constantly 3 seconds away from climbing each other like a tree? This has definitely got to be the weirdest twin content I've ever seen before, though. Like, it's one thing to pretend you're a psychic or bait this kind of content, but there are a few extra steps being made here that I wish I could revoke. I guess all I learned in this video is that twins have a strong potential to be very weird. Or you know what, it's probably just the same as everything else, but because they're twins, it just kind of stands out a bit more. But at the end of the day, to the general twin population, all the power to you. I could not have a twin. You know that saying, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers? Yeah, I'm not a strong soldier. One of me is more than enough. I'm sure we'd all agree. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's definitely a bit more laid back than my usual content, but I just kind of felt like sitting back, doing something a little bit more fun. And I think I said this at the start of the video, but this is actually the last video I'm filming for the year, which is so crazy. I really can't thank you guys enough for the support you've given me this year. I feel like you guys give me just a lot of space to be able to do the videos I want to do, and we just always have fun in the comment section and just like on different platforms too. I just really, I don't know, I like our little corner of the internet. I've got some things that I'm planning to do in the new year that are definitely a bit different. It won't be impacting this channel whatsoever, like this is just in addition to my main channel videos, but it's definitely a bit nerve-wracking and I'm a little bit nervous, like it's out of my comfort zone, but I feel like it'll be fun. But in the meantime, I really hope that you guys have a safe and happy holiday. I know the holidays can be tough sometimes, so if you're going through it right now, I hope you can find joy in the small things and just look forward to the fact that there's going to be a new year coming, fresh start. But really, again, thank you so much for the support. You guys are the best. I sounded like Bella Hadid there. My subscribers, they are the best, no? I'll wrap this up now though. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff if you want to. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be updated every time I upload, or if you want to check out my Twitch streams, my Instagram, and my Twitter, they're all caci Aonso, and they'll also be linked in the pinned comment, so if you want to check them out, just scroll to the bottom of the video. But otherwise, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the new year.